Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Yeah. Time for more Q&A. Yeah. Let's get into this, shall we? Love it. You gotta love it. All right. Right. Yeah. Wait for this to load up. Load, you son of a fuck. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Once again, I will set a reminder. There is a Q&A is still closed. I'm on 325 messages now. I'll probably just do this 2 times a week now. I think I'll keep a schedule for this, on Sunday and maybe on another day of the week. I don't know. We'll find out though anyway. Okay. Just navigating my way to the current questions. Come on. What the hell? So how was your day? Incidentally, you might notice a change in quality because I've been fiddling about with the settings on this Vado HD. I don't know. I've just mucked about really. So who knows? Maybe I'm pitch black right now. I can't see because the viewfinder's on the other side. But yeah. Anyway, first question from the Virus 513. Question: have you ever ate haggis, and if did, how did it taste? Well, I'm surprised no one's asked that before. Yeah, haggis is sheep guts, and it is a delicacy here in Scotland. And yes, I've eaten it, and it is fucking delicious, okay? If you ever get a chance to eat haggis, right, don't let what it is put you off, okay? Because I did that for a good few years in my life as well. I was like, haggis? Nah, no, you're alright. But then I finally did get a try it, and it's delicious. I swear to God, people, if you get a chance to eat haggis, just try it, okay? Take my word for it, it's awesome. Okay, here's one from Skoon Over. Hey Duck, I was just wondering if you would do a Let's Play of Dead Space. I think you'd really enjoy it as much as I did. It's like Metroid, Resident Evil, and a Scarefest. It's by P.S. Do you have Code Veronica X for the GameCube? No, I don't have it for the GameCube. And a Dead Space Let's Play. Okay, maybe it's like, out of all the games I wouldn't Let's Play, that one's on sort of like the less reluctant section. So, but it's not up there, alright? I've got way too many other games I'd want to Let's Play right now, and Dead Space isn't up there. But I'm not saying it's not impossible, because it is a damn good game. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm looking forward to Dead Space 2. So yeah. Here's one from KWEHSCHINZ. Hey Scottish Duck, been a long time viewer for your playthroughs, just wanted to say I love them. Anyway, on to the actual question. What is your least favourite game on the consoles you know? What is your least favourite games on the consoles you own? Sorry, I've forgotten how to read. Okay, did I answer a question like this before? I'm not sure. My least favourite game on Dreamcast, KO the Kangaroo, I'll say. PS1, Bubsy 3D. I've not obviously thought about this, I'm just saying what's the worst one I own. I don't actually hate those 2 games, because even though they are the worst, they're just kind of fun to play because they're so bad, but they're definitely the worst games I own on those consoles. And the PS2... Right, you've said least favourite, so I'm gonna go with... I was gonna say Ratchet Deadlocked, but I do own some other crap besides that, I will be honest. I don't know, I'd have to give it careful consideration. PS3, Sonic 06, 360... I don't know. Just looking at all the games I got here. Hold on, I'll give you current consoles for now. My least favourite game on the 360, I have to shout because the mic on the Vado is crap. Need for Speed Carbon, mainly because I've never friggin' played it. And for the Wii games are... No wait, the Wii games are over here, silly me. Actually, yeah, I know exactly what it is on the Wii. Sonic and the Black Knight, definitely, without a doubt. So yeah. Right, next question. Here's one from the Virus 513 again. Right, what is your least favourite game of all time that isn't Sonic 06? Haven't I been asked this before? Least favourite game of all time that isn't Sonic 06? I don't know, I kind of thought of this not long ago. I'm not really a hater on games, right? The only reason I do hate Sonic 06 so much is because it's such a disgrace to something that I really love. You know what I'm saying? But so, if like you give me a bad game, you know, take I don't know, something random, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NES, you know. I've never played it, but I'm just saying that game is widely hated. If you give me that game, I'll play it, I'll be like, nah, this is crap. And I won't give it another thought ever again, but I play Sonic 06 and I'm like, why have you done this, Sega? Why did you do this to Sonic? And I'll be mega upset, you know. But in terms of games that have really scarred me, in terms of disappointment and the like, I don't know, I'm really not a hater, I swear. I'm really not a hater on games in general, I swear to God. I can't think, I'm sorry, I really couldn't tell you. You could probably put half of the current Sonic's library on this list, but I was wanting to say something besides Sonic. I do want to answer this question, come on! Final Fantasy 13, okay? That's just all I can think of right now. I don't like Final Fantasy 13, I'll just put that there, okay? Okay? Here's one from Swamp96. Hey Duck, have you heard of the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection for PS3 and 360? If so, what do you think of it? I have heard of it, and I've considered buying it, and I may just do so one day, even though I own most of the games on that collection on the actual Mega Drive. But I think I've said this in another Q&A, the thing that the stick in the mud about that game the most is the fact that with Sonic and Knuckles you can't put the other Sonic games into it. You know, you can't play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's what I've heard. I don't know if they patched it or whatever. But yeah, that right there is a major stick in the mud. You know, there's no reason not to allow that. But as for everything else on that, you know, on that disc, obviously I would really recommend it. You know, you can get all the Fantasy Stars on there, Golden Axes, Streets of Rage. It is a really good purchase regardless. And I will probably pick it up eventually. Right, what do you think if the Sonic franchise was ever sold to Nintendo in the future, if it would happen? If it was ever sold to Nintendo, I highly doubt that, but if it was, at least we know that it would be good. Granted, new info keeps coming out daily about Sonic Colors being good again, and if that game is good, I will refute this statement, but yeah, as it stands right now, it's Sonic's current state of quality, I would kind of like him to go with Nintendo, you know, a game made by Nintendo rather, so yeah. Here's one from QI1994, my Q that you could A, ooh, that's funny. Hey, in the last Q&A you said about Pokemon, but what do you think about the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, the cards, the anime and the games? I've really no connection with Yu-Gi-Oh whatsoever, so I can't really say. I had a friend who was quite into, you know, the franchise, the anime and the cards and all that. But outside of that, I've nothing really to say about Yu-Gi-Oh. So I can't really answer that, sorry. Right, Steelix 2000, which is better, PS3 or Xbox 360? I was waiting for someone to ask this question. Because there's going to be a major fanboy war in the comments. Everybody's going to get all butthurt. Everybody's going to be like, oh, it's PS3 or 360. Should I really answer this? I do have a preference. I've mentioned this before. But do I really want to answer it and let the flame war start? Either way, well actually now that I've went this far, it's going to happen anyway, isn't it? PS3. PS3 is my favourite console. I can't be arsed elaborating on it because that would only fuel you fanboys, but yeah, PS3 is my favourite over 360. Okay. Next question. Corpse Wars 97. Did you ever think about calling your videos walkthroughs instead of let's plays, but I'm still a fan? Not really, because a walkthrough is like a guide on how to play a game, whereas a let's play is, you know, added commentary and is more more inclined for entertainment purposes, you know. So, no, I would always call them Let's Plays, so yeah. Even though I do try to be informative, like in my Jack and Daxter and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger Let's Plays, I completed the games 100%. But apart from that, nah, I'll stick with Let's Play, you know. Here's one from Mel Cull Rapid. Hey Duck, how are you? I has some questions. One, you said you like anime, but what is your favourite anime? And two, if you ever solved have you ever solved the Rubik's Cube? I've already answered what my favourite animes are. And have I ever solved a Rubik's Cube? No, I haven't. I do remember when I was in primary school though, me and a friend went for this Rubik's Cube phase where we both got one, and he became obsessed with it. You know, I was kind of like, heck, I'm bored with this. But he would bring it in every day, and there was times where he'd, like, a whole side was the same colour. And then eventually he came in one day and it was complete, and I was like, wow, congratulations. So yeah, but I've never solved a Rubik's Cube by myself, admittingly. Here's one from Adam Ski 950. Hi Ducky, big fan. Just wondering, what do you think of the Mass Effect series, and do you want there to be a third one? I'm pretty sure there will be a third one at this point. Mass Effect 1, it left no impression on me. It really didn't. I don't know what it was. I was just kind of playing it, and when it ended I was like, okay, I guess that was a game. I'm not saying it was bad, it just didn't have an effect on me. I really don't know why. Maybe I just played it at the wrong time. Granted, this was at a time where when I was currently playing Ratchet & Clank Tales of Destruction, Super Mario Galaxy, Assassin's Creed 1. Yeah, all these games came out before Mass Effect did, so I was quite invested in those games and didn't pay Mass Effect much attention. But the second one really blew my expectations, like, seriously. It took out all the RPG elements and was more of a third-person shooter, but it was still so damn good regardless, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. Mass Effect 2 is also coming to the PS3 next year, which I think is a big mistake, to be honest. Because it is kind of an Xbox franchise, and the Sony fans that are, you know, loving the fact that it's now on PS3, there's no Mass Effect 1 for them to play. They can't import their character like you could on the 360, so in a way it just seems completely pointless that they would go to the trouble to port it to another console. I don't know, that's just my view, but yeah, Mass Effect 2 is fantastic. And the Mass Effect series as a whole is pretty good as well. Right, Johnny 5 is king. He is actually, yeah. Long time fan here. Do you ever go night clubbing in Glasgow? No, well I do it a couple of times with friends, but I can't say I enjoy it. I would much rather go into a pub and drink with, you know, than go into a nightclub, because I hate nightclubs, I'm sorry. You've got to pay to get in, the drinks are usually like double the price you'll pay in a pub, you can't wear trainers, you can't put a hood on, you can't have steel tips on your shoes, you've got this really strict dress code. You can't talk to your friends when you're drinking at the table because the music is always so loud, and it's usually chucked filled with arseholes. So yeah, I hate nightclubs, I really do, but I would much rather go in a pub any day. Oh, that felt good, right. My question is, if you had the opportunity to get YouTube partnership, would you get it? Well, I've kind of already got it on this channel, so yeah. Bonus question, do you think zebras are awesome? I do think zebras are awesome. And tasty. Okay, right, here's one from a Real Aside. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey Duck, just wanted to know, who is your most hated game protagonist and who is your favourite game villain? I think I've been asked what my favourite game villain was before. And I still haven't really given it much thought. I think at the time I said Galcian from Skies of Arcadia, and I'm probably right at the bottom of the screen right now because of the way the camera is angled right now. My most hated protagonist, I could probably think of a good one for this. One of them actually, right off the top of my head, would have to be Edge from Star Ocean 4. That kid is just annoying. Granted, everything to do with the story in Star Ocean 4 is just abysmal. But Edge is like, he's every cliche of an RPG protagonist, like, rolled into one. He's like hot-headed, arrogant, but he's always like, he always somehow manages to be totally charismatic as well, and everybody follows him, and all the chicks are like, oh, Edge, I would die if something happened to you and all that, yeah. So yeah, I'd probably say him, but granted, that's just off the top of my head. I could probably come up with someone a lot more annoying. Right. Here's one from Hoy to Toss 2008. Do you think fighting games are let's playable? That's a good question, actually, because I once had someone come to me, do you think driving games are let's playable? Now, you may think I'm gonna, like, tear these people a new arsehole, you know, but I wouldn't really think of it as, like, being undoable, but rather doing things differently. Now, granted, it would be kind of hard to be, what's the word? To be entertaining while playing a driving game or a fighting game. But at the same time, if you can always give it a try. And if you manage to do so, I'd say, you know, you're doing things differently and that earns some respect. It's kind of the same thing with RPGs, you know, really hard to comment on because they're so long. But if you manage it, then yeah, good for you. So yeah, if you want to give it a try, I'd say do it. Really. Is Megan, brackets your sister, sorry if I got the name wrong. Yeah, you got the name wrong. A gamer like you? If so, would you ever make a video of you two playing something? Let me show you guys something. This is a Nintendo DSi. This is Megan's DSi. She got it for Christmas of 2009. She doesn't play it anymore, so I stole it without her knowing. All she does now is play on her iPod Touch, and yeah. Yeah, seriously, my sister is not a gamer, so yeah. With that said, and I think my phone's about to go off. I heard my speakers crackling there as if my phone was about to ring, but so far it doesn't seem to be the case. How much time are we on? I think we can get to the end of this row of questions here. Okay, Q&A, favourite songs. What are your favourite songs of your favourite band? I personally like Workin' and Give Me Back My Bullets from Leonard Skinner and the Immigrant Song from Led Zeppelin. Also, do you listen to Deep Purple by any chance? If so, do you have a favourite song from them? Mine would probably be Highway Star. I don't listen to Deep Purple, I'm afraid. My favourite song of all time is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. That just gets me right here, it really does. And since you all know that I'm a Led Zeppelin fan, my favourite Led Zeppelin song would be... what would it be? Probably... Baby, I'm Gonna Leave You, maybe. I don't know, there's a lot of songs by Led Zeppelin I really like. But I'll go with that one just for the sake of it. Right, here's one from the same person, Blood Rot Engine 89. Your spleen, so you've had your spleen removed. Can we see the scar? I'm gonna... I don't know what to do! Oh. Okay, there is no scar, okay? It was like... well, I suppose there is, but basically it wasn't really a proper operation I had. They did this thing called the keyhole approach, where they kind of opened up my belly button and sort of sucked the spleen out through it. Well, they didn't exactly open up the belly button, they made a small cut above it and sucked it out that way. So there isn't really a scar to show, to be honest, but yeah. There you go. Right, here's one from Clued You Deg X. Will you be buying the Sega Dreamcast games on Xbox Live and PSN? Yeah, I will. Sonic Adventure is out right now at the time of this recording, and I've decided not to buy that, purely because it's the GameCube version, which I don't really like, and second because we know that that's going to sell really well anyway. You know, that doesn't need my support, but all the other Dreamcast games like Crazy Taxi, that's the only one that's been confirmed right now. I will be buying that. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get Shenmue on the Xbox Live Arcade. And when we do, I assure you, I will be coming onto this channel, making a video, hyping it up, and forcing you all to buy it. So yeah, right. And your other question you've got here is Xbox Live or PSN? I'm not a big fan of either one, to be honest. I know there is a lot of love for it, but I'm not really a digital distribution type of guy, though I will download the odd game every now and then. But overall, I'll go with Xbox Live, because there is just a whole lot of quality titles on it. You know, it's one of the few things that Xbox has over PS3, in my opinion. But, again, that sort of tailors to the fact why it isn't my preferred console, because, you know, the digital distribution thing isn't something that appeals to me. But yeah, Xbox Live Arcade, I'll say that. Here's one from SSDJT. Do you know a place where sailors like to hang out? Under my bed. Well, actually, we are under my bed right now, so that's a fail. Right, here's one from Mania619. Hey Duck, I have been a fan for around a year. I have some things that you may hate me for. You mentioned in your LP Conquers Bad Fur Day, the keys, remember them? Yes, I remember those fucking keys, you cunt. Alright, here's one from Mega Calcium. Great name. Will you Let's Play Metal Gear Solid series? No. Here's one from Sound Europe. Would you ever consider LPing a game called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for PS1? No, I would consider LPing a game called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the Dreamcast. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, I love the Legacy of Kain series, and I may LP them. I may. We'll see, you know. Here's one from Austin Evans 19390. Which do you think is better, Xbox or PS3? I've already answered this. Here's from Goku the Beginner. Hey man, love all of your LPs, and here is my question. What do you think of the Assassin's Creed series, and are you ever going to LP Assassin's Creed 2 because the first one sucked donkey balls? I actually don't think the first one sucked donkey balls. Obviously the second one was a lot better, but I really liked the first one and the second. Assassin's Creed series is definitely one of my favourite franchises of this generation. So yeah. Here's one from Radio 3. This guy is a fellow Scot, by the way. He also does pickup videos, so I think I'll give him a little shout out. Yeah, click here to go to his channel. Yeah, very cool guy. Okay, my question for you is, one console with 5 games for the rest of your life, what would it be? And you're allowed multiplayer games. Okay, one console with 5 games. Okay, obviously it would be the Dreamcast, and those 5 games would be Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, Skies of Arcadia. Should I include a Sonic Adventure game? Nah. Oh my god, I'm being shouted on. Go away! I'm trying to pick games! Right, actually this is really hard. I know for definite those 3 anyway. Rayman 2, and what else? Gee willikers, this is a hard one. Hold on, let's have a look. Ah, what? I'll be doing in a minute. Okay. Fuck it. I'll say Sonic Adventure 1. So yeah, there's my 5 games. Right, I think we'll stop it there actually, because my dinner's ready now, so yeah. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.